When the words, "Captain, take me with you on your journey," warbled from the car radio, many a post-war pedestrian would not have thought of sailing ships, but of this big Opel. The post-war Captain was presentable and good value, although it was, of course, anything but cheap. In fact, it was a reheated pre-war model, technologically solid, but not a bit high-tech. But this particular one is very different. Just because it says Opel Captain outside doesn't mean it's an Opel Captain inside. I would say that it's an Opel that looks great and not just outside. It's a little wolf in sheep's clothing. It's a sly old dog in terms of technology.
Ein kleiner Wolf im Schafspelz. Das heißt, hat das Faustdick hinter den Ohren, was die Technik angeht.
An automatic gear stick in a 51 Captain. What is only hinted at outside by the gauge of the tires is quickly confirmed inside. Underneath this old metal exterior, nothing is as it once was. The engine, axles and drivetrain come from an almost 40-year younger Opel Senator. Who came up with this unusual idea? I didn't have the idea myself. It came from a customer whose lifeblood was this car, and who had the idea of building a car with the appearance of a 1951 Captain, but with everyday technology, and where you can't see the technology just from looking at the car.
Alltagstechnik und mit einer Technik, die man dem Auto nicht ansieht.
The client had enormous financial difficulties, including private difficulties, and had to leave the car to us due to his financial problems. Around 3,000 hours of work went into this car.
Aufgrund seiner finanziellen Probleme. In dem Auto stecken ca. 3,000 Arbeitsstunden.
We stopped counting at 3,000. It was without a doubt considerably more than that. The body of this Opel Kapit&auml didn't, thank God, become a stylistic mixture between the Captain and the Senator. Everything remained original. The big saloon wallows in voluptuous metal curves, and a great deal of chrome, given to it by GM designers in Detroit after the war. It was produced with this facelift for 2 years until 1953, when the subsequent model with the long overdue ponton bodywork finally arrived. Nevertheless, 48,500 buyers looked out over its long bonnet, and even crooks are supposed to have loved it. No wonder, because the 6-cylinder engine made the Beetle look old by comparison, and everything from their mates to their swag would fit in. The 3-liter engine from the Senator is wrong here, but somehow also seems right. 180 horsepower, of course, sends a clear message, especially on the motorway, and the automatic fits excellently with its satin-smooth start. Inside, too, is an emotional roller coaster between nostalgic charm and modern comfort. The dashboard is as lovely as ever, and you won't find any plastic here. Bakelite, sheet metal and chrome represent a world with a very American touch. Even the automatic gear stick is hidden behind the standard steering column gear shifts. Four electric windows are a comfortable luxury that you quickly learn to appreciate even in a classic car. We would rather have seen the metal sunroof replaced with an appropriate folding fabric sunroof, because even the ventilation method of the period was thoroughly attentive to detail and efficient. But the wiper stays as it was. If things get too much, the driver just has to slow down. Real leather is and always has been the best thing you can sit on, but who's going to loll around on these seats?
Wenn jemand bereit
If someone is prepared to pay around 70,000 euros for this car, then he'll get an enormous counter value. I'm sure that we've not made any profit. None at all.
Ich bin sicher, wir haben nichts verdient. Absolut nichts.
This Opel Kapit&auml is definitely not to everyone's taste. Classic car purists would wrinkle their noses and bemoan the loss of one of the rare original captains. But the work has simply been well done. It's a bold project that has already taken a lot of time and money, and which is as individual as the buyer, which is now being sought. Whether one can be found remains to be seen.